Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video. Chantel Coates versus Lucero Acosta. Good fight. This was a good fight for Friday night. Shout out to Chantel Coates. She was able to come back, score a win in her comeback, after having a baby, and starting a family. Shout out to Chantel for that. Like I said, sometimes it's good to kind of take that break early on and, go ahead and have that baby and get everything situated, then come back to the fight game, make that choice now, and after that go back into it. Because sometimes, like we say, that baby, it'll bring another flame out of you. Just ask Mackenzie Dern, right? But overall, I think Chantel Coates, she put on a good performance over Costa. Costa's a tough girl. She's a good stand-up fighter, but I always felt like going into this fight when it was announced that Coates was going to have the advantage because she's a little bit more well-rounded. She's been working on the ground game and, she's very strong physically, and she also packs that power. I think she packs a good power in the right hand, but she also has power in the left hook, and I said, okay, if this fight goes to standing, Chantel Coates is going to have that ability to switch it up and score takedowns to take rounds, and that's what happened. Chantel Coates, she was able to go in there and fight a competitive fight, score a split decision win, which I can't argue with, but I have to argue with that one judge. Two judges had it 29-28 for Coates, but Acosta, 30-27. I was like, really? Come on. I was like, what were they watching? I mean, I know what they were watching, but, I just had to ask, like, what were they watching, man? All right, so real quick, looking back at the first round, right away, Acosta, she was putting that pressure on, landing her left hook early. She was scoring some nice little leg kicks and putting the pressure on Coates. But, Coates, she was being patient, just kind of stepping back in the center of the octagon, just measuring and, just trying to pick her shots wisely. But finally, I'd say maybe like 2 minutes in, she started opening up and landing a few strikes of her own left hook, and she was able to switch levels, get the fight to the ground, and control in the half guard, and she was able to lock the body up as Acosta was trying to get up. And here, this is what I was talking about. You can see the level of ground game. Acosta, she looked a little bit lost on her back when she was in that half guard. Coates was able to control the fight. But when they got back to the feet, Acosta, she was starting to land those leg kicks again. But I think Coates, she did take this round because she started landing, the more significant strikes. Here and there, she was picking her shots, and she was able to score a good takedown and just control Acosta on her back. The second round, though, Acosta, she started going back to her stand-up here, landing some good leg kicks, good low kicks. Coates, she was coming back with her own. She came back with her own little sweep kick that knocked Acosta off of her feet. But Coates, she started picking it back up with her left hand as well. But Acosta landed some nice leg kicks. She just kept a nice, steady, consistent stream of leg kicks in this fight to try to keep Coates back. And that was taking away some of Coates' punches because she just continued to land those kicks. Coates did land a good hard knee to the body. So you can see, again, strength and power was favoring Coates in this fight. When she landed that good knee to the body, it sent Acosta reeling back into the fence. So you can see the difference. But I had to give this round to Acosta. I thought it was close, but Acosta won it because she just kept coming with a good steady stream of leg kicks and just stayed consistent this round. The third round, though, Coates, she started putting the pressure on. I think she knew that she needed to go in there and get another round for sure. She was putting the pressure on, landing up top while Acosta was landing low. Coates started to time and land a good right kick, while Acosta, she was looking to just try to measure and pick her shots here. She started slowing down a little bit more. But here's where Coates' timing came in. Coates was able to time a nice right kick from Acosta, land a good right hand simultaneously, and take her down. So Coates back on the ground in the half guard, controlling Acosta. Acosta, she slides back up, goes back to her stand-up, but Acosta's not really looking like she wants to engage, in that clinch, at that ground. She was going on the back foot. But then she let off a good combination. And caught Coates with a couple of shots. But Coates came back with a good counter right hand in this round. Good counter right hand that was controlling Acosta. She made her respect her with that shot. Coates started picking her shots nicely to try to really slow the pace down. And I think that Coates won the round. I think she was able to edge it out. Very competitive fight, though. Good fight overall. So, yeah, shout out to Chantel Coates, coming back into the game, at flyweight. That's where she fights at. So, definitely start matching her up, because I think that, she's definitely going to be somebody that rises up the rankings in COMBATE and possibly, might get signed to Invicta again. Might be fighting some good, good competition over there in Invicta. So we'll see. But Lucero Acosta, she's a good pressure fighter, good stand-up fighter, but I think she just needs to really work on her wrestling, I think that's something that she has to work on. And also her jiu-jitsu, fighting off of her back. But yeah, guys, overall it was a good fight. You have to go to COMBATE Global. I think it's like Paramount, like their app. You can watch the fight. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was a good fight. And hopefully they sign Chantel Coates on for some more fights, guys. But yeah, once again, shout out to Chantel Coates, Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.